Welcome, boys and girls, to another edition of Faith Friday. Well, today I want to talk to you about times in life when you're feeling scared, when things can be really frightening. And things are most frightening, I think, when you don't know what to expect. When things happen and, well, you've never had that happen to you before, and you're wondering, what's it going to be like? And it can be really scary, frightening. I remember when I was in 6th grade, I had a lot of pain, and the doctor said, well, your appendix, they're inflamed, and we have to take out your appendix. I didn't know what that meant, but then my mom and dad told me, don't worry, they're going to put you to sleep, you won't feel a thing, and you'll wake up and you'll feel a lot better. All right, that sounded pretty cool, but then I remember 2 weeks later, they told me that they had to take out the stitches from my surgery. And I said, oh, okay, well, that'll be good. They can take out the stitches. They're going to put me to sleep again, right? They're going to put me to sleep like they did when they took out my appendix. And my mom and dad looked and said, no, they don't put you to sleep for this. You're going to be awake when they take out the stitches. Awake? What's that going to feel like? Is it going to hurt? Oh, my goodness. And I said, no, don't worry. It's not going to hurt. Well, I remember going to the doctor's office with my mom and dad. I was lying on the doctor's examining table. They were going to take out the stitches, and I was really frightened. And I remember my mom holding my hand, and my dad very gently just putting his hand over my eyes so I wouldn't see anything. And I just felt okay, because I knew I was loved and was going to be fine. Now, the reason I bring this up is, well, one of the things we think about during Lent is, of course, Jesus, who had to go through something much more difficult than just having your appendix taken out or your stitches removed. He was going to suffer and die for us. And that had to be scary, I'm sure. But before he goes to Calvary, he climbs another mountain with 3 of his friends, Peter, James, and John. And they're with him on top of this mountain. And Jesus has this revelation from the Father. He kind of feels and sees what it's going to be like when he moves from his cross to the resurrection. He's transfigured, we say. And Jesus hears a voice from heaven cry out, "You are my beloved Son." I bet you that was really helpful to Jesus, to know that the Father would be with him throughout all the things that he would go through, and that it was going to be okay. And he kind of wanted his disciples to know that too. Don't worry, things are going to happen to me, but I'm going to be okay. And more importantly, we're going to be okay. You know, boys and girls, as we go through all kinds of things right now, maybe with the pandemic or other things going on in your life, always know that Jesus is there with you, and that the Father in heaven is there with you as well, and that it's all going to be okay. Because when you're surrounded by love, as I was surrounded by love by my mom and dad that time, and they took out my stitches, when you're surrounded by love, and I know you are, everything is okay. Everything is okay. So boys and girls, I pray that you will always know the love of God for you and the love that we have for you, and that all will be well. God bless you and have a wonderful day.